Guys, it is, what day is it? It's Wednesday. This is Stephanie from Natural Beauties, and I wanted to come live and talk to you guys about my skin and some of my skin rituals and things that I've been doing. Lately, I have been having some crazy breakouts. You can't quite see it because the light's kind of weird. I just also got out of the shower, so I'm a little red, but pardon me, and I haven't finished doing my routine because I'm going to do it with you. So I wanted to talk about what I've been doing with my skin. So normally I love the Virage line. So this is our Virage line. Cleanser, toner, serum, and a moisturizer. This line is the highest like anti-aging line. It's got all the wonderful oils that help with your skin. So it's frankincense, sandalwood, rose. What else is in here? Melaleuca, I think. Sorry. Frankincense, sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, which is my absolute favorite. We're going to talk more about that. Helichrysum, rose, and that's it. So although each thing has different oils in it as well and different ingredients, the serum itself is the like Immortelle oil blend, just a more intense version and serum like version. So it's very anti-aging, very soothing, very calming, helps with cellular renewal. So beautiful, wonderful, great for almost every skin type. It's actually very sensitive. I was very concerned that I would be too sensitive for it. For the most part, it's pretty mellow. Like the cleanser is super mellow, the toner is super mellow. The strongest thing is the serum. My mom, it's too strong for her. So she just doesn't use that. Lately, where I don't know, I'm 41. I suddenly have a weird hormone thing going on. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm probably going to go to the doctor very soon and just have things tested and whatnot. But, you know, my cycle, like I use an app called Clue. Helps you track your period, right? Well, I used to be a consistent 27, 28 day cycle. Now I'm up to like 32, 33 day cycle. You know, a shift of 5 days is a big thing. You know, that was over the course of 2 years. I actually just scrolled back through my use of the app and realized that it's really shifted in the past 2 years. So it's been kind of top of mind. My periods are a little different lately. And when I get my period, I have been getting, the past 2 months, I've been getting the worst acne ever. I mean, I didn't get acne like this when I was a teenager. You can still sort of see it. This thing was literally a monster, like, coming out of my neck. And then this whole side of my jawline was a mess. Now, jawline is hormonal, so I wasn't overly freaked out that crazy things were happening with me. But I do want to address it and try and take care of it. So that's a big concern of mine. And of course, as a person who's a licensed esthetician, who people go to and say, hey, what do I do with my skin? Like almost all of my doTERRA clients come to me and say, hey, I've got this skin thing going on. What's the best oil? How do I treat it? Well, that's what this live is about. It's about how there are so many oils out there and you never really know which one's the best one until you try them, because everybody's skin chemistry is so different, and your chemistry to the oils, like how you react to the oils, is very different than how someone else is going to react. So I can tell you that Melaleuca is an excellent oil for cleaning and cleansing and drying out the acne, so excess oil and things like that. Excellent for it, really excellent. But it's also drying. You want to use it sparingly. You don't want to be like taking a bath in Melaleuca. One, it doesn't smell pretty, and two, it's intense. It's an intense oil. Having a good line will help you, of course, but the other thing is knowing that it's okay to shift around from time to time or at different points in your cycle or something, might be best for you. So I make a lot of my own products as well. So I love the Virage line, but I also make stuff. So especially this time of year when it's winter, it was 16 degrees on Monday. It's still 20 degrees, I think, today. We got snow on the ground. It's cold. And you go from cold into like a dry, hot office building. And then to my house that's like, 60 something degrees. And I try to keep it humid, but it's, not like the tropics or something. And so your skin is like, what is happening, right? So you have to be able to protect it. You have to be able to give it some love. And where I'm a very sensitive, reactive skin type, I like to make my own products. So I make a cleanser that's just literally aloe, a little, pardon me. So it depends. If I'm super, super sensitive, if I am feeling really reactive, it's literally just aloe and water. If I feel like I need a little soapiness and cleansing factor that is a little more aggressive, I'll put a tiny bit of Castile soap in there so that you get that soapiness, and maybe some oils. So that's what I used this week. A couple weeks ago, I was just using the aloe and water because that's what my skin needed at that moment. This week, it was the one with the Castile soap. I added a little Melaleuca to it. I added copaiba to it, and a little bit of lemon and peppermint because I wanted a little like wake up as well, because it's the one I keep in the shower so that I can wake up, refresh, get going. And what I do with that is I squirt a little in my hand, massage it in, and then I use this awesome scrubby thing. It's got these little gentle scrubs, and you just do your neck, your head, gets all nice and soapy and scrubby. I do the nose. I try to get all the gunk out of my nose, because the other thing is I am dry and sensitive, so my pores are super tight. So to extract anything out of my skin is almost impossible. So I really like to try to help it along as best I can. So loved that. Last night I did that. I used my little pink scrubber because this was just a mess. I was like, what is going on with my face? So I used my soap that I just talked about, used my scrubber, really scrubbed it, and my skin was feeling a little reactive as well. So not reactive, it was more like, it was just as angry as I was about what was going on. So it literally felt this actually felt more, I was more sensitive to this than I was this morning. This morning using it, my skin was like, that feels nice. Last night I was kind of like, oh, this is a little tougher than I thought. But I just very gently, you don't want to use any pressure. You're literally just gently massaging. You don't use pressure. And even without pressure, last night my skin was like, ee. But I did that. And then I took a drop of Melaleuca. And I put my 1 drop of Melaleuca, I put it just spot treating the specific spots that I needed to deal with, right? And then came the All-Star Rocker. Now, I love myrrh. I have always loved myrrh, but I am so in love with myrrh for my skin. It is the most amazing, wonderful thing. So myrrh is super duper thick, and this bottle is almost empty. So I'm you can see it's gunky, thicky resin. But it's literally liquid gold. So I'm just gonna let it come out, and while I'm waiting for it, I'm gonna talk to you guys. So I've always loved myrrh for anti-aging type stuff. Did you see how thick that was? Look at that. It's like maple syrup or something. This beautiful gold resin is liquid medicine. So I literally take it and smear it on the spots. And I also have to tell you, it's a smell that I think smells heavenly. Not everybody feels that way, but it will and you massage it in, right? Now, it also is incredibly hydrating, nourishing, soothing. I did this last night, and while the gold, this liquid gold medicine, was seeping into my skin, I was literally watching things start to heal. I'm not kidding. And I went to bed, and I woke up, and my skin was smooth. This was so much mellower than it was the day before. And it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, after I did this, I would put my homemade moisturizer on, which is raw coconut oil with a bunch of oils in it. So this has blue tansy, myrrh, frankincense, lavender, and copaiba. But first, I want to do a little more toner. This is my toner that I make now. People always freak out, plastic bottles and essential oils. There are certain grades. If you look at the bottom, if it's a number 2, that is safe to use with plastics. So if you notice, if you get like our doTERRA shampoo, it's in a plastic bottle. Some of the skincare line is in plastic bottles. That's why. There are certain plastics that are safe. So I'm just going to put a little extra toner on there because I just need that added moisture. Typically, you would maybe do it, you'd cleanse, then tone, then do your oils. Then I put a little toner on before I came on, and I'm putting more on now because that's how my skin is just soaking up moisture right now because it's winter in New England. Beautiful thing, right? So lastly, my raw coconut oil, and I just kind of let it melt and then smooth it into my skin. Now, the reason I use raw coconut oil, not refractionated coconut oil, raw coconut oil, because of the medium fatty chains that are in it, it's more healing. It also has antimicrobial properties in it. And I am not an oily skin type, so it's not gonna clog my pores. People do freak out about that. If you're an oily skin type, it might clog your pores. For me, it does not clog my pores. It actually calms, soothes, heals, hydrates, nourishes, and I love it. Some other cool things that you can use on your skin. And actually, if I wanted to, I could have used my Barrage. I could have used just an everyday type moisturizer. It's just whatever you have, whatever you like. Because the thing is, you could just do that Melaleuca and myrrh step with whatever other products you have. And the point of this video was to tell you, like, I knew myrrh was liquid gold that totally helps my skin and makes it happy. But I was looking at the acne going, oh, I got to use the acne oils, right? So I was using my Melaleuca. I actually was using lavender because lavender is very calming, soothing, healing. But I had tried copaiba. I had tried manuka oil, which is not always available. It was a special one over the summer that I got, which I love the manuka. It did help a lot, but it wasn't like that miraculous fast reaction that the myrrh had. The thing about this is you might be different. You might just immediately go to that Melaleuca and have an immediate reaction. You might need the helichrysum or copaiba again. It varies. Everybody's a little different. Or rose. Rose is an incredibly healing, soothing one. So like the rose touch, a lot of people might use it to do the spot treating or whatever. Or you use the HD Clear, whatever works for you. The other thing that I do a lot of time, like last month, the Claricalm, because I knew it was hormonal acne. Claricalm was great. It calmed it right down. It helped it. This month, Claricalm didn't really do much for me. So again, everybody's skin is different and it's different at different times. So you it's a journey. That's what this live is all about, is that it's a wonky, crazy journey. You have to be patient and you have to try new things. If you find something that works, fantastic. And tell people, because it might work for somebody else too. But you do have to be patient. You do have to try things. It's like medicine. if you try a medicine from a doctor and it doesn't work, you don't go, oh, medicine's like ridiculous, I'm never taking this again. You go to the doctor and get a new medicine. Same with oils and skincare in general. If one thing doesn't work, you try a new one. So I just wanted to share some of these. Another great thing is this CorrectX. So CorrectX is really meant, oops, trying to go the right way and I can't even see it. There we go. CorrectX is kind of like bacitracin ointment, only without harmful or yucky chemicals or petroleum-based products in it. This is a blend of the most amazing skin oils and healing oils. So it's frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, melaleuca, and lavender. So great for cuts and wounds, but also great for this stuff. So I will take a little blib of this and put it on the couple spots that are really kind of angry. Like right here is also a dry patch for me. So again, everybody's skin's a little different. But that was my little story. I just wanted to share with you how amazing the myrrh helped me. It like calmed this monster literally is smooth to my skin now. Before it was like raised and horrible. And you know, it's a crazy journey. Like I said, I never had any of this happen when I was a teenager. I would occasionally get like one pimple. So to be 41 and experiencing acne for the first time, like other than on my customers, is a little wonky and crazy. I'm sure there's other people out there that have that same experience. But I just wanted to share with you what I've been doing and some of the cool things I've been having happen. You know, stress is also a huge element for me. So right now, I know what my stresses are. And it's just, you know, stuff going on in the world that's stressing me out. But I am doing my best to meditate and to practice my gratitude and do all the things that are going to keep my conscious mind mellow and relaxed, and be able to help. Because when I'm really stressed out, it totally comes out in my skin. So stress, gut health, also, you know, so many things can come out in your skin, and it's not just like you've got a clogged pore. So you do have to pay attention to all elements of yourself, what you're doing. And I am going into a detox with my team, my doTERRA team, next month, starting on the 3rd. And I'm actually going to do a live about that soon because I am super duper excited about it. It's going to be really awesome. It's going to be a whole body cleanse, kind of like what I was just saying. You know, it's going to be doing your self-care as well as the food and the supplements support that is going to help gently detox your body. But knowing that this is what my face has been doing this month, I'm a little scared of what a detox is going to do to my skin. But, you know, having these tools, having these supplies, and also knowing all the ways that I have to care for myself in order to care for my skin is super helpful. And so that's what I want to kind of share with you guys here and there as much as I can. I hope you are enjoying it. If you have any comments, definitely give a comment. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And I hope you enjoyed this. I do have to run away and go to work, but I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good night.